Okay, so I am showing off the new stable editor and another new feature that I did not document when I updated FG Assistant. I forgot that I had added these for this update. I had thought that I had already released the update that these were in and that you guys already had access to these, but I was incorrect. So I'm going to do a video kind of showing them off. Of course, this is the new FG Assistant account system that will basically allow you to transfer your cards. You don't have to log in there every time. If you want to just hit play offline, you can. Um, Really, you just want to log in when the first time you boot up on your main system, the system with all your cards. You want to log in then to basically create your account, um, and that will um, your user ID down here in the corner. That will save that to the cloud so that when you log in on other machines, where, if you buy a new machine or you have a laptop that you want to transfer cards to, you can go ahead and log in on there and it will update your ID with whatever your stored ID is. This is new. This is the news system. This is not live for all users yet, but essentially it's going to allow me um, to message everybody about updates or whatever, because some people are not getting the Patreon emails. Their email system filters it to spam or whatever. So this is a new way of me communicating with users in the app. So we're going to close that out. Then we're going to come down here to the stable editor, and we're going to go over here to Lord Jonathan Boyd, because I've got multiple Jonathan Boyds here. We're going to pick this one. This is the one that I used. Some people have said that this does not work. It only displays like whoever is their first wrestler. That's because it's dependent on this text up here. If you erase the text, you get the full drop-down list. And then if you start typing, let's say I want Butch Miller, so you type in Butch, and it will bring up all the things with Butch, and you'll add it to the stable. And then you got Luke, got to spell it right, and then add it to the stable. And so there you go. Butch Miller and Luke Williams are now managed by Lord Jonathan Boyd. He's their flag bearer. If you wanted to remove it, you could do that just by doing that. You just select them and then hit the remove. So that all works. But that's basically how to set up stables. And really, this is not like stables in the WWE sense where, they have just random wrestlers together. That's what groups are for. You can set up your tag teams, your groups, that kind of thing, with as many wrestlers as you want. Stables is really for like a manager stable, a stable of wrestlers that a manager manages. So that is what this is for. It will save automatically, so you don't need to do anything special. So we can close that. I'll show you one more interesting thing about it, and then I will show you why I added it and how it works. So Ed Lewis just retired for me, but what if I wanted to make him a second for, let's say, for Luthez? I'm going to come here to my Ed Lewis card in card management and go to metadata, and I am going to type in manager and set this as a bool. I have this automatically set up, so anytime I enter manager, it will set the bool. Then you hit add and go back out and main menu. And now if I go to stables editor, Ed Lewis will also be included in my manager cards. There he is. So I can go here, and if I type in Lou and Luthez here, he is in the color starter set. So I'm going to add him to Ed Lewis, and now Ed Lewis will be made. It'll make it easier to add Ed Lewis to Luthez's matches if you want to, and I will show you how to do that. So you're going to come into anything where you book a match. So this will work on tournaments. Well, no, not tournaments, because that's set up differently. This will work on one night match and the book a card. But let's say you wanted to add Luthez to your card, and you want him to be accompanied by Ed Lewis. So you're going to find your Luthez here. Where is Luthez? There he is. So you're going to come here. you're going to hold down your shift key, and when you click on this plus, it'll ask if you want to add a partner or a manager. Hit yes, and it will go through any managers or partners that you have set up in that universe for Luthez. The only one available is Ed Lewis, and he is set to a manager, so you're going to hit add manager and hit done. And then let's say, I don't know, I don't think I have anybody else set up. I mean, I know I do. Let's see, who has got a partner or a manager here? Ray Stevens. So you're going to hit yes. And Ray Stevens has Rip Hawk. He's been teaming with Rip Hawk in my thing, but he's also got Bobby Heenan. So we're going to hit add manager and then done. And then when we start the match, you'll notice that Ray Stevens is accompanied by Bobby the Brain, and Luthez is accompanied by Ed Lewis, and they automatically have their manager interference and distraction attempts added, all that kind of stuff. And so that is how that works. And it also works with tag team partners. I'll show you that here in a sec. Going back into One Night Match. If you have teams set up in your team database, like I have the Fabulous Kangaroos, you can hit plus, hold down shift, hit the plus, hit yes, and then you can select anyone who is set up as a manager or a teammate of Al Costello there. So that's Wild Red Berry and Roy Heffernan. So if we hit that, then we have selected both. If you scroll down to Roy Heffernan, he'll be selected as well. There he is. So you've selected both Fabulous Kangaroos. And that's how that new feature works. I've had a couple of people ask me about it, or submit reports saying it didn't work because they didn't understand what it was for or how that drop-down worked. And so I just thought I'd do this quick video and let you know what's going on with it. And that is what's going on with it. So hopefully that was helpful. And if you have any more questions, you can email me at carl@fgassistant.com. We have a website now, www.fgassistant.com. It's very simple, but it works. But yeah, I have an email address there, carl@fgassistant.com. You can get help there. You can also hit me up on the Discord or through the Patreon or however you feel like, messaging me. That's all fine. But yeah, so that's the stable editor and the quick adding of partners or managers in the booking screen. So hopefully that was helpful. Thank you guys, and you have a good one. I will talk to you later.